What's up everybody, DoolieRay here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Red Hulk buff that came with the new update that happened last week. A lot of people have been paying attention to what happened to Luke Cage, and stuff happened to Red Hulk too. And I mean, that's not entirely ignored, but I haven't seen many videos on it, and I haven't actually done a huge amount of testing myself on what the changes have actually done to the character. So before we get started here, I have the science class up. This is where Red Hulk is at right now. Before, he was in the same spot, prestige-wise, at least as far as the science class goes. His prestige has actually dropped a little bit, as far as I can tell. Only like 10 points or so. He was at 3,281. Now he's at 3,270. Not sure what the reason for that is, but it happened. So we'll go ahead and take a look at how his abilities may or may not have changed. Alright, so his new signature ability, let's see, he starts the fight with 2 heat charges. It used to be that you would only start the fight with 1 heat charge, and you would get physical resistance. It's the same amount of physical resistance. Now you also get additional incinerate damage resistance for your heat charges. So there's that. Let's see. The passive. At the start of the fight, and each time Red Hulk loses 10% of his max, he gains a heat charge. For each heat charge, his attacks deal an additional 11% of damage, energy damage. If Red Hulk ever has 7 or more heat charges, he becomes overheated and loses all heat charges. That's the old passive. The new passive is now, whenever he loses 10% of his max health, he gains 1 heat charge. For each heat charge he has, his attacks deal an additional 18% of the damage dealt as a burst of physical damage. So it changed from energy damage to physical damage. Now it stacks at a maximum of 10, and it doesn't overheat. You don't lose the charges, which is awesome. It makes him such a better character. You'd be surprised how much this actually changes how he plays. And then it's also whenever he would be poisoned or incinerated, his altered state removes it and he converts it to a heat charge. When blocking, he has a 60% chance to convert energy attacks to heat charges. For Mystic Champions, everything is considered an energy attack. Let's see, whenever Red Hulk would become poisoned, his altered state removes the poison and has a 90% chance to convert it to a heat charge. Yeah, so he's a lot more reliable now. He's just a lot better. Let's see, blocking has a 58% chance. Yeah. Now it's better. Special attack 1 is the same. Looks like it's the same. On a special attack 2, he regenerates. It used to be he would just put an incinerate on the opponent, right? Yeah, looks like that. And then it didn't have anything. He didn't used to have anything special on his special attack 3, but now he uses 3 heat charges to incinerate the opponent and deal a certain, like, 2,000, almost 3,000 energy damage over 8 seconds. So this is not bad at all. Has his health changed? No. So his basic stats seem to be the same. And I went before the buff happened. I took him against the Winter Soldier, and I did like 100 hits or so just to get a good idea of his damage potential, how it used to be before the buff happened. Alright, are we good? Looks like we're good. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first fight that I did. We'll go ahead and start it off. Ready? Fight. Alright, I block, and I get right in there. Let's see. Didn't crit at all. I don't think I had any basic attacks do damage over 200. Yeah, so he's not hitting super hard. His Incinerate's doing 42-ish on medium attacks, and something. Now it's getting higher because I have more heat charges, so that's harder to pay attention to. But you'll see, hopefully, when we start stacking up like 10 heat charges, how much damage that can do Incinerate-wise. Yeah, so 84, 54 added on. So he's not critting a lot. He's not hitting super hard with just his basic, like, attacks. And the Incinerate is okay. It's not that great. So yeah. See if I can build up his heat charges more. Did I do that? We're at 54 hits. Hopefully I use some more special ones. I think I wanted to just use all his special attacks to see what kind of damage they could do. So I think I'm going to throw a special 3 coming up here. We'll see how much damage that does, and we'll see what we can do. I don't know. Maybe I should have done more than 100 hits, just because his build-up heat charge-wise might take a little while longer. But we can take a look at all his special attacks. If it goes over 100 hits, we'll just do it separately, and we'll try to do as much damage as possible in 100 hits. So battle's coming close to being over. We've got 4 heat charges. It's kind of a safe place to keep it, just so that I don't overheat before the buff. That was kind of a pain in the butt, and now you will see how much better it is. People are very, very excited about the Luke Cage buff. I mean, it's a great buff, don't get me wrong, but Red Hulk is, I don't know. I haven't heard a lot about him, so I can't say how good the buff has been. I think I end the fight here, though, at 106 hits. Okay, took a hit. Let's see how much damage I ended up doing there, and it looks like it was about 32,000. Okay. Luke Cage hits harder than that now that he's buffed. Let's see what Red Hulk can do. Alright, back to this match. I didn't use any synergies or anything. It was just Red Hulk by himself. So we will do the same thing here. And we'll go ahead and take him against the Winter Soldier. Where's my Red Hulk? Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and get on in there. I'm excited. I'm super excited to see what kind of damage he does now. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do as much damage as I can possibly do in 106-ish hits. Alright, and I'm gonna try to not get hit myself. See what I can do. Maybe I should take some blocked hits just to see if I can build up some heat charges. If he would hit into me, that was a bit weird. He's not playing super aggressive. Alright. So we'll throw a special 1. We're just gonna build up as many heat charges as we can. Damage is already looking better. If you look at the extra physical incinerate damage, whatever it is, I lost my combo. Okay, we'll die. Oh, 10. Oh, I kinda wanna see what kind of damage that does. So you're doing yeah, you're doing a ton of damage incinerate wise if you can build up to 10 charges. Okay, we're gonna restart that. I took some hits. That was my bad. I'm gonna pay more attention. And yeah, if you want to pay closer attention to the damage that he's doing, I have a hard time focusing on fighting and also paying attention to the damage that I'm doing at the same time. So if you want to keep track of that, you're welcome to. I'm going to do my best to keep track of it as well. But we're going to do as much damage as possible in 100 hits. Let's go. Let's try it out. Get in here. Alright, we start hitting. Okay. We should take a special 2 blocking. Let's do that. See if... do bullets count as energy damage? Okay. We'll get in there anyways. Got 7 charges now. Did over 1,000, just barely on the incinerate damage. Okay, let's see if this can build up our heat charges. We got 1 more. Okay. I didn't get hit, did I? I'm going to assume that I didn't get hit. That was 1,500 damage on the extra incinerate. So yeah, I feel like this guy hits so hard now. His basic attacks are kind of in the same realm of damage, but if you pay close attention to his incinerate damage that he's doing, adding on to his basic attacks, it's so much damage. Alright, I'm gonna use a special 3 here. We'll put the incinerate on him, we'll use the heat charges. And yeah, we'll compare the damage. How much did he do before in the pre-buff? I can't remember. But that was a lot. I think that was 4,000 if I saw right. With the extra damage that he did. And the energy, okay, we're at 82. Let's get in there. Maybe we can throw a special 2, see what kind of regenerate, how powerful his regenerate is. Oh, that was a close dodge. Okay, yeah, this will be close, but we can finish it off. Alright, and he is regenning. Oh, he just regened all at once? I didn't see how much that was. Okay, we're done. We're done. We did one extra hit. Takes a lot of hits to take him down. Okay. So, there we go. See what kind of damage he does now that the buff has happened. Oh, dude, how much? That's like 56,000? 56,000 is what I'm getting, if my math is correct. I know I messed up a little bit last video, Luke Cage. So there you go. This guy is awesome now. I was super hyped for Luke Cage just because of how terrible Luke Cage was. Red Hulk was at least usable. Like, he was more of a meh champion. He was just okay. You didn't really want to get him, but if you did get him, you could use him if you really needed to. He was effective sometimes. But Luke Cage was just useless entirely. So that's, I feel like, why the buffs have ended up how they have, where Luke Cage has been so hyped. I think Red Hulk here actually did more damage than Luke Cage when I tested him yesterday. So if you're interested in that, I know damage isn't everything, but Red Hulk actually has possibly higher damage potential. I mean, I'm new to using both of these characters, so I could use Luke Cage better as far as getting exhausts on the opponent, using special 3s, and using all his utility. Luke Cage is not bad. Luke Cage is awesome. This buff to Red Hulk is awesome. I feel like it's been overlooked by a lot of people. It hasn't been talked about as far as I'm aware, at least as much as Luke Cage. So this buff is fantastic, just as good as the Luke Cage buff, if not better. Red Hulk is now a super duper good champion. Not the best in the game, not God tier, okay? But by no means is he a champion you should be disappointed about getting anymore. Now you can be excited to get Red Hulk, which is awesome. Red Hulk is great. I hope this helped you out. Hope you learned something new about the buff that you didn't know before. And yeah, until I see you next, you hang in there. May the RNG be with you, and goodbye.